And it came time for him to be, to be crucified. And then he returned to Pontius Pilate. And Pontius Pilate goes, I hear you do miracles. Are you the son of Christ? He goes, I am. And then he says, I heard that you made a blind man see and the lame walk. And he says, well, come on, what have you got to say for you? And then the people yelled, crucify him! They were yelling at the top of their lungs to be crucified. And then Mary Magna said, release him, and they yelled for him to be crucified. And then Pontius Pilate goes, don't you hear those things they're accusing you with? Well, what have you got to say for yourself? And then he was crucified on the tree, and then he picked up and he and he picked up the and then he was whipped and stoned, and he had nails in his hands and feet. He was hands and feet, and then he cried out with a loud voice. And then after that, then he said, in my arms I commit myself. And he goes, and he cried, Father, I'm a Father. He goes, why hast thou forsaken me? And then he was had his hands and feet. He was bleeding on the tree. And he said, if you're the Son of God, come down from the cross and set yourself free. Come down from the cross. And then he said, see, he can save others. Let him see him save himself. And then he hung on the cross, and he goes, Father, my God. And he says, why hast thou forsaken me? Then after that, then he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And then he said, and then he goes, it is finished. Then he hung his head like this, and then he goes, in my life I commit myself to you.